Live from the gladiatorial pits of chaos, bots and bimbots, I'm your host, Brawl. Together we are prepping to watch what may very well be the match of the stellar cycle. Two champions of this ring, completely undefeated, will go faceplate to faceplate in a battle to the offlining. The crowd is dying with anticipation. Let's introduce our fighters, shall we? Armed with nothing but a fusion cannon and two swords and spikier than anybody you'll ever meet, he's Megatron! And his opposition, he may only have one eye, but he can see your every move. Many have tried to best him, and they've all found themselves shocked at his power. It's Shockwave!
I hear there's a vacancy in the well of all sparks for you to fill.
And begin!
How about you slip into something comfortable, like a coma? Claim to see everything. Did you see your life cycle flashing before your eye? That's right. Kneel. I will never kneel to you. You're an honorable opponent. You as well. Looks like you took my slip into a coma quip a little too seriously. How long have I been out? Just a solar cycle. We've been stabilized. We'll be out of here in no time. I've always heard of you. Never imagined I'd get to fight you. I was worried, honestly. You're the true champion of that ring. You weren't so bad a fighter. Unlike any I faced. Thank you. I'm not much of a fighter, honestly. Sure, the ring is great for the fame, the credits, but I feel like I lack a true purpose. Well, you have quite the life cycle ahead of you. I'm sure you'll find something.
That might have been the greatest fight in the history of the pits. Great job, Genobots. And the fact that you both survived means that there can be a rematch. Our audience will double what it was before.
Haha. What do you say, Shockwave? Rematch? Rematch. Shockwave, why are you on that island? Mere boredom, my liege. There's not much to do on this spark-forsaken husk of a world. Well, perhaps you could speed up that process by continuing your research on the Dark Allspark and Dark Energon. If that is an alternate dimensions version of the Allspark, then how did it get here? How did a structure which solely runs on it get here? I require specific conditions to perform my research, Lord Megatron. And with a certain pair of cons there, I struggle to achieve those conditions.
Zone defense? What is zone defense, Blitzwing?
Zone defense is the superior strategy. How dare you question it?
Nonsense! Megatron is the superior strategy!
Megatron is not a strategy, you copper-clad klutz.
Lugnut, Blitzwing, I'm trying to use the comlink.
Blitzwing! Lord Megatron ordered silence! Absolute silence! You need to be quiet, Blitzwing! Stop making noises! Silence!
I see what you mean, Shockwave. Lugnut, Blitzwing, there is an all-spark energy signature that I need you to pursue. I'm patching you the coordinates. Depart immediately.
Of course, wise master!
You have your specific conditions. Good. There's no one here. What is this?
They've closed the ring. Call it inhumane. Who?
The Autobot Elite Guard.
Ultra Magnus speaking. It has come to our attention that primitive acts of savagery and violence are being committed on our own home turf. Fighting for sport within the K-On gladiatorial arena has seen frequent, brutal fights to the off-lining. We are not animals. We are a civilized race, and this behavior will no longer be tolerated. The K-On gladiatorial arena is as of now out of service, and any cage matches of this caliber are illegal and to be reported to the Elite Guard immediately. Ultra Magnus. I'm gonna kill that bot someday.
Demilitarizing the planet is one thing. Pacifying the Allspark is another. But this has become personal. This is not a democracy. This is an oppressionistic society, with Autobots on top and Decepticons being slowly driven into submission. If only we could do something.
You do have quite the way with words, Megatron. Have you ever considered politics?
I don't believe I have.
But the pit's shut down. We could try navigating a new ring. Fighting a new battle.
Our old base. Perhaps the Allspark energy is a fragment that got left behind when the space bridge overloaded.
Blitzwing? Lugnut?
Lord Megatron, it is the female Starscream clone hiding in the abandoned mines.
Rip the fragment out of her.
Not a slagging chance!
To the name of Megatron!
Slim chance! I knew Megatron wasn't to be trusted. You two may be fine being drones that he sends to fulfill his psychotic orders, but I won't be a part of it.
Since you will not be a part of anything! Raise you there! So fast! You have gravitational forces on your side! Rematch!
Focus, Blitzwing! That dastardly clone went down somewhere around here! Blitzwing! Pursue her!
I cannot transform. It is... by triple T-cog.
What is that?
Lugnut, do you remember the experiment?
I do not, but I know that this became fused with my processor.
Which means that if the T-cog shorts out...
I'm gonna die!
Come to our attention that Cybertron is steering away from the true way of our culture. As we sit here, isolated, we allow other worlds to gain serverholds in crucial positions around the galaxy. From Junk to Velocitron to Nebulos, other worlds are filling the power void that we once held. The Allspark should be used to expand the Cybertronian Empire across the galaxy, not rusting, locked in a vault where only the Autobot Commonwealth knows its location.
I am afraid that the birds you are stirring up may be the start of war, Megatron.
War may be what we need to restore Cybertron to its former glory.
Unfortunately, I'm inclined to agree.
Your name is
Blitzwing, isn't it?
Indeed.
Pleasure to meet you.
Lugnut? Blitzwing? How did you find me?
We had been monitoring the Autobot transmissions and intercepted your distress call to them. The real question is, why have you been cowering on this wretched organic planet rather than bowing to the feet of our rightful Lord and Master Megatron?
Life took me to other places. I was with you cons to find the Allspark, to reverse my condition. I found it. It didn't work. There wasn't much incentive after that.
Then why do you still wear that Decepticon insignia?
Because I'm not an Autobot. Simple as that. What do you need? Oh, no.
We need your help, Blackarachnia. You created this. We need you to fix it.
I don't know if I can fix it. It took cycles of research to find the parts and resources necessary to genetically modify your T-cog. This is critical. Time is something we may not have. Get to the medical bay of my ship. You like them?
Why did you create more of these vile techno-organics?
Oh, I've discovered they might not be so bad, once you get to know them.
Is that Optimus Prime?
Oh, he's better than Optimus Prime.
I'm the optimal Optimus.
Blitzwing, at this rate of destabilization, I'd say you have a cycle tops. We're going to need to find the human meltdown's genetic modifier. It might be the only thing that can change you back in time.
Where would we find the man?
I don't know. I haven't seen him in over 10 years. A long time ago, I sought him out to aid me in removing my organic half. To do so, he needed the genetic modifier. Unfortunately, he betrayed me, just like everyone betrays me, and during the ensuing battle, he wound up getting hit by the modifier. I thought he was dead, but shortly after I returned to his lab to turn it into a transwarp mutation chamber, and his remains were gone. The slimy little troll escaped. Somewhere. But I never saw him again.
Well, how does that help us?
Be patient, Blitzy. If memory serves, Meltdown had a business partner. Another human named Porter C. Powell.
Let's try to maximize this lead.
Help me! Help me!
Don't worry, soldier. No Decepticons going offline under my watch. What's your name?
It's Lugnut. Megatron? Megatron! I've watched your speeches and rallies. I'm fighting here because of you. All of us are.
I am honored that you're all willing to make such a sacrifice.
You saved me. I owe my spark to you.
I don't need any of this bowing nonsense. I am no god. Merely a bot with ideals. Unlike these Autobots among us.
These Autobots are wretched fools for giving us the slanderous title of Decepticons when they are the real deceivers.
The Autobots are in for more than they realize. If it's warmongers and monsters they want, then that's what they shall get. Now, would you like to accompany me in this battle, Lugnut? Welcome to BurgerBot. What may I get you?
Say, aren't you a former mayoral candidate, Porter C. Powell? What are you doing working at BurgerBot?
I invested my entire savings into my mayoral campaign. I have to start over. It's not fair. I lost to a garbage truck.
Wow, that's something. I'll take
Welcome to BurgerBot. What may I get you?
Sneak attack, human!
Let me down! I'm not serving a Decepticon anything. Not even from the dollar menu.
The only thing you can serve us is Meltdown!
What?
What he means is, do you have any knowledge regarding Prometheus Black's location or his genetic modifier?
Prometheus Black is dead. I don't own any of his possessions anymore. I was supposed to sell my stake in Biotech Unbound a long time ago.
Who did you sell it to?
I don't see that I have to reveal those details.
You are dealing with a roughly 8-story robot who would splatter your guts on the ball like ketchup on a bun.
I don't know who I sold it to. It was some third-party dealer, but they were offering the highest price, and I figured once Biotech was out of my hands, whatever happened with it wasn't my responsibility.
You don't have anything?
I have an address. The benefactor had a warehouse where I shipped several of Black's possessions to. 1779 Wildwood Street, I swear.
Were those robots here for you? In that case, this is coming out of your paycheck.
No!
Leader of the Decepticons. Never in my wildest stasis dreams could I have imagined I'd achieve that title. All these bots worship me. They call me Lord, Master. It's fitting. I earned this position of power, but think of what I might achieve by ripping the Allspark from those Autobots' servos. Leader of Cybertron? Leader of the galaxy? Shockwave, do you feel that Megatron has slipped in his ideals? This position of power has given Megatron somewhat of a god complex. Look at the way he interacted with that bounty hunter some decacycles ago. He was manipulative. He seemed evil. He is not the Megatron that took to the court. The war seems to bring out the worst of bots sometimes. I'm confident that once we get the Allspark and the other bots are crushed, he will return to normal. But really, this god complex, he deserves it. In the ring, I lacked purpose and resolve, but now I've found it. Serving perhaps the greatest leader in the history of our race is the greatest honor I could have, and I will do it well. It would appear that the Dark Energon and Dark Allspark also have a poisonous effect on organics, though not to the same extent as us Cybertronians. Interesting. I do so appreciate you giving me my requested conditions. Did you send Lugnut and Blitzwing on a cyber goose chase? Allspark energy signature. One of Starscream's clones. The less Starscreams the better, am I right? It sure is much more peaceful without Lugnut and Blitzwing around. I agree. They truly do cause such havoc and disrupt the order that you so strive to create. You seem to have quite the vendetta against my top lieutenants. Lugnut would be the one with the vendetta, my lord. Always disrupting my work, desperate to bring his name into better favor with you than my own. He's a jealous, vile creature. Lugnut wouldn't be the only one who's covetous, would he, Shockwave? What are you implying?
These are the coordinates. Let's go in.
Acid stains. It would appear that this meltdown has been here.
How is it that an organic was granted such unnatural power?
Same way as me. An accident.
What are these?
Meltdown's genetic experiments.
Oh, this is weird! How did this happen?
I don't know, my liege. The Autobots stormed Kaon by surprise. Like they use the emergency transport systems in the city. No use. The Autobots have taken the control center. Starscream, Lugnut, Blitzwing, take down Omega Supreme. Megatron, we need to... Roll. No. Ultra Magnus. Megatron, you are fighting a losing battle. We'll see about that! There is no place for you Decepticons on Cybertron anymore. Leave here, Megatron, before it's too late.